Thanks here. Getting back here with Arena the Contest, and I'm actually doing a kind of different stream tonight. So yesterday I was unable to make the stream like I usually do to be able to play Tabletop Simulator. And just had a lot going on. It was pretty beat, and so since there wasn't really a lot going on right now, I just decided to. I was hoping to have the Dragon versus Dragon mode, but it actually wasn't able to happen, so it was a little disappointing. But I'm sure we'll be getting it in the future stream. So anyway, tonight I decided to do something pretty different. So tonight, instead of playing Tabletop Simulator, I thought I'd just go through some of the news, and maybe some of this can be helpful to some of the people that are, uh, back in the game. Since tomorrow, the the first wave Pledge Manager closes. So anyway, we'll just go through this update, go over some Q&A items that I've seen quite often through the comments and Facebook and Kickstarter, and we'll look at a couple different things, and then it'll be a pretty short stream tonight. Anyway, so jumping in, we got the update 41. Pledge Manager closes tomorrow, September 1st. So tomorrow the Pledge Manager closes, and people will be able to get their last chance here to review their rewards. And if you decide to get the first wave, you'll get it at least 6 months earlier than all the other content, which comes in Wave 2. So if you're a new backer, um, let's see. So if you're a new backer, you just want to make sure that your uh, order is listed as completed. And if you had any extra add-ons, that you'd be eligible for those types of items, kind of like the first wave. So let's see. One of the frequently asked questions that they got was around the legendary box for 3D tiles to assemble the 18 heroes, and then some of the bosses such as the Balroth and the Hydra. So this just to clarify, the legendary box includes, I believe it is 18 additional heroes. So it's 12 from the Heroes and Dungeons, if you know of the first Kickstarter, and then an additional 4 from the Bruisers that were added. So 2 of them came from the Kickstarter stretch goals, and then 2 were previously included in the Hydra Box add-on. So that brings us to 16, and then there is the Emperor and the Shapeshifter, the other special character. So that should come out to 18 heroes. 16 of those will be reworked heroes, and then the 2 are the same ones from before. And then you get the other special miniatures such as the zombies and dwarfs and orcs and all that kind of fun stuff you can throw in there. And then you get some of the bosses such as the Balroth and the Hydra. And then you can also add the Elder Dragon too. So that is part of the legendary box. So if you want that, you're going to need to add that really soon if you want to get it here in the first wave. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait till second wave, which won't be till next year, in probably mid 2021, potentially later, depending on if they have any more delays or not. Let's see. So basically they're just saying here that is not included in the all-in pledge because the all-in pledge is reference to all-in as in the new content that was coming out for this Kickstarter, this new one, because all this legendary content stuff, legendary box content is all part of the original one. So okay, and then another frequently asked question was legendary box comes with content found in the core box. No, There's the core box and legendary box are two completely different things. Um, there's nothing. They're completely different. So you need the core box to play the game. You can't just order just the legendary box. You have to have the core box to play. All right, and then we got let's see. The only extras not included in Tanaris All-In Adventures are Game Board 1, Dice Bag, Medusa Hero, and the plastic tokens. So you have to add all of those additional items to be able to get them. And as a note too, the Medusa Hero is the only item listed here that won't be included in Wave 1. All these other pieces can be purchased and got in Wave 1. So you should be able to receive these sometime early January, February, sometime. We're not exactly sure because we haven't had production timeline yet, just estimates from Jagori. Um, so it's still kind of up in the air as to what when that will arrive, but it should be pretty early on. All right, and then for returning backers, similar type situation. Make sure that you're in completed, and then any add-ons that you find important or whatever that you want to add those. So, for instance, let's see. So it talks about the Legendary Box Storage add-on, which is the one that includes essentially a box and then the trays for all your reworked heroes. Because if you don't buy this box, you're going to just receive, and I assume they're going to just do some kind of, general kind of wrapping or something, maybe bubble wrap. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what their plan is, but something very general, not really something you want to keep your miniatures in all the time. Um, and but this add-on will give you an actual tray that you can use to put in your arena box, or you can store this in the legendary box. As well, it's also going to include the errata items that we've talked about previously, and then of course the rule book and updated campaign book, and the updated quest book. So this is kind of just definitely one just for the returning backers. It's kind of good one to get and be able to hold all the new stuff that you're going to be kind of getting. Um, then you will have let's see, if you have the content from the first campaign, when all the only add-ons not included are the past plastic tokens and the storage plus updates. So the storage updates, this was what we just added. We just talked about the legendary box, and then the plastic token. So a couple times this has come up as a question people asked about is what are these plastic tokens for? Well, the plastic tokens, for anyone that doesn't know, and I think I had this up here, so let me get the picture down here. So the plastic tokens, it says 55 sturdy color-based tokens, so you won't have to search for a specific villain or hero to put on your HP track. Durability, not the same wear tear that you see on the cardboard tokens. Setup time improved, and visibility. So and this is kind of one of those ones that a lot of people didn't really understand because there's so many new backers to this game, and so they didn't really understand the point of these. But if you're like me, who's actually played the physical version, and I've gotten out all the pieces, and I'm trying to like set up my map, trust me, I mean, Arena does have a good setup time, but one of the things that takes it the longest is trying to find the stupid little token that you need. So, for example, let's say you're playing, you're trying to pull out your heroes, right? And you need, let's say, Askren, right? He's a bruiser. His color is going to be the yellow color, right? And you're trying to look for his, and you're looking through, and you see like another yellow token, but it's let's say it's Vanrus, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just keep looking. You keep looking because there's like, I mean, I don't even know the exact number. I think it's probably like 70 some tokens or whatever. There's quite a few tokens, and you're just sifting through it. So it's kind of a pain to figure out, find the tokens you need. The idea of this is that you're going to be able to just look and go, oh, look, here's this yellow token it's in this hex shape or whatever, and there's only a few of these, um, and I'll be able to play this. Now I'm actually kind of curious because we haven't gotten a lot of additional information exactly on these tokens, so we haven't seen what they look like or exactly how usable they will be, or how well it actually improves our setup times. But that's what they're promising here. So I guess we'll end up finding out what happens. But basically, the idea is it's going to help you because you'll be able to find your tokens a lot quicker than if you're just searching around for it. All right, so going back to the update, so that is one of the items that will come in Wave 1. So you need to make sure that you're going to add this on. Let's see. Yeah, no problem, Nasdaq. Let me know if you got any other questions. I'm trying to go through a lot of the main items that I kind of see over and over and over. And I know people have these all the time, so I'm hoping maybe this can help other people maybe be able to use this as a reference before the pledge manager closes, because it's not long now. All right, and then for all backers, you want to make sure that your shipping information, of course, is going to be correct. And then apparently Quartermaster Logistics, who's your basically they're the logistics and distribution company. So when your package ships to whatever country you're in, it's going to go to your port, right? And then they're going to pick it up and they're going to take it back to their logistics warehouse, and they're going to start sorting through all the boxes and everything and trying to pair up your order, and all the stuff with your order, and then be able to package it up and send it out to you. So making sure that you got that all completed, and apparently they don't accept PO boxes. So if you're planning to use a PO box, you might want to use something else. Like I think UPS has like an option for you to be able to rent a address space, and they'll just hold on to it for you until you can pick it up. So that might be an option for some people that maybe are like in flux potentially for um, a a moving type situation, but you probably want to contact them, get more information before you try doing that, because I'm definitely no expert or anything on what that is, but just if you need to do that, that might be an option for you. So the last item on this is if you have any questions after the pledge manager closes, or let's say your address does change after it closes, you can email Alex, and his email is at alex@dragorigames.com, and he'll be able to help you out. Let's see, and then of course, basically at the end here, they got final note. You make call, try to get your gamer friends in to be able to buy up this game before the chances go. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to convince some friends. I know it's a little challenging because the price of this game is not exactly cheap. And then of course at the same time you're like, oh well, I have it, so why should all my friends buy it too, right? Want them to come over to my house, but you know, whatever you want to do, if you throw it out there. Anyway, so then you got the auger picture there, and we got that one we've seen before, and then of course the necromancer. Which I really do like this miniature, by the way. It's pretty awesome with all the skulls and stuff like that. I mean, I thought the miniatures that came out before was pretty freaking awesome. I might do a whole video just like looking at those one time. All right, is there any content from the original Kickstarter that isn't available in the Pledge Manager? No. Okay. So this is actually kind of a little bit of almost like trivia, really. But so technically, all of the content from the Kickstarter is available in the Kickstarter Pledge Manager. So you can go in there, you can buy, everything that was originally part of the thing. In fact, it's kind of condensed now, right? Because you have the Legendary box. that includes all these items. And I don't have it on my pledge because I already had the legendary box, but previously it was multiple items before. So yes, it does include it. The little piece of trivia actually is, so in the pledge manager, I wonder if I can even, maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I can change mine. No, 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 no. No, I don't want, well, let me just, yeah, I'll look at it. Okay. So we'll look at it here, right? So you got this item here, right? We got the Heroes and Dungeons expansion box, and you'll notice it says first print edition. This was something that some people noticed. They thought that maybe they needed to um, get this as well. Technically, you could get this if you want additional terrain because it comes with that terrain, but it also comes with the original miniatures. So, if you want the original miniatures, and I don't think I have any pictures with me right now, but if you want the original miniatures too, this would be a way to get some of them. But the little piece of trivia where my kind of exception to this whole thing is, so this box will give you the expansion original miniatures, which is 12 of them, but it is with the way that this pledge manager is set up, there is no way for a new backer to be able to get the original core box miniatures. So this box, the core box here, is going to come with, I mean, it doesn't have any pictures here. Um, yeah, it doesn't have it. So it's going to come with all of the reworked heroes. So you're going to get all the new ones and everything, which is really cool. They're definitely much improved, but you will not be able to ever get the original core heroes. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, but it's just kind of funny because technically there's no way for somebody to get those original core heroes again. They're gone now apparently. At least Jagori's not offering it in their pledge manager, but so yeah, something kind of, I guess. I mean, I kind of hate saying it Kickstarter exclusive or whatever because it's not really. Um, but you know, a little interesting. If I have the dragon collection, do I need to manually add any other individual dragons to get them all? No. So the dragon collection comes with. It's got it. They don't have a picture here either. Maybe I should just go to the page. So the dragon collection should come with, I believe it's 5. Maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong. 5 of the dragons from the campaign that are, of course, all unique. So you got Kelroth, the white dragon. You got Zaramag, the black dragon. You got Asmore, the red dragon. You got Tira, the blue dragon, and you got Vardok, the undead dragon. So all of them will come in the Kickstarter or the Dragon Collection, and then of course you get the Dragon Queen campaign boss. And this is something people also often miss, is you're also going to get this Dragon versus Dragon PvP mode, which is something that they're still working on. You're going to get new boss spells for these fights. You're going to get new quests, apparently, to control the dragons in. You're also going to get this Dragon Queen quest. You're going to get some of these city structures and stuff that's going to be included in the expansion. But you're going to get some new items that wasn't actually included in the original one. But in terms of original question, nope, there is no additional item. The only thing that isn't covered in this, but will be covered in the, let's maybe go back here, the pledge manager. Does it show in here or not? No, it doesn't. Okay. Is this one here, the painted green dragon. This guy comes in the core box. If you get this cosmetic plus all-in pledge, you'll get him painted. For me, I already own the core box. I already had this dragon. Obviously, he's not painted. Um, but for me, I could paint him one of the like other colors. For instance, I think there's a Vardok. If you follow the story, Vardok starts off as the brown dragon. So technically, I could paint my dragon brown to, potentially be the pre-undead dragon, right? But anyway, I don't. In the first Kickstarter, they had him as an add-on. This time, he's just going to be in this cosmetic pledge add-on, all-in pledge thing. So I don't think they have a additional there. Um, all right, so then let's get back to update. I think I actually got everything in the update. So we'll go back to the pledge manager here. The Elder Dragon, yes, actually you're right. So the Elder Dragon is not part of the Dragon Collection. That is the one dragon I forgot about. So the Elder Dragon will be part of the Legendary Box add-on. So um, let me see. Go back to the add-ons or extras section. If you go here, right, you have the option with Legendary Box or Legendary Box with the Elder Dragon. If you want the Elder Dragon, you need $10 more. The Elder Dragon gives you this gigantic miniature here. Wish I had a webcam so I could show you guys, but it's gigantic. It's huge. And it comes with a special quest just for him. So if you want that, make sure to get this add-on, the 129 level. So that should be all of the dragons. Oh look, yeah, I guess you can get the painted green dragon. Yeah, you can get them unpainted and painted, so it is an option here. And I guess you can get. Oh, I didn't even know you could get them individual as well. But I mean, $35. That's pretty steep, especially if you're gonna get the legendary box. It's a great discount. So you definitely want that. And then of course, Tenaris Adventures definitely should get that. I've been telling people over and over, we've had it come up of, man, I just don't have enough money. This game's really expensive. I really like it, but I just can't afford it all. And hey, I mean, I understand that it's an expensive game. I've already spent an absurd amount of money on the first Kickstarter and an absurd money on this one. So, in my opinion, if you are limited on money, and then you can only buy one thing, get the core box because you should at least, experience Arena. I think everyone would have a good time playing the core box at least, and you'll have a fun time playing that. If you can afford a little bit more, add in Tenaris Adventures. In terms of make sure you get the actual pledge level that includes Tenaris Adventures. Um, so that way you can. What other options are there? It doesn't show here. Um, Make sure you get Tenaris Adventures because you'll also get the Madness box, which is going to include all these additional um, bosses and additional content there. But you're just going to expand your gameplay so much by having Tenaris Adventures in terms of campaign wise. It's going to be huge. So I would definitely include that if money is an issue. Then after that, I would pick the legendary box, and the reason I say that is because of the heroes. That legendary box, like I said earlier, includes 18 additional heroes, and then of course the bosses and the other miniatures and stuff, which is cool. But really, the biggest thing is those heroes. In my opinion, the thing that makes this game so much fun and makes me keep coming back is the giant array of heroes that are well balanced and are so different. They make me want to keep coming back, trying different combinations, so that way I always have something new, basically, just by trying different hero combinations and missions or PvP. So that would be my next one. Then after that, I mean, it's kind of starting to go up to you. I'd probably say, uh, I guess the Dragon Collection would probably be good after that. Um, Yeah, that's probably the next thing. And then after everything else, basically is just it's all cosmetic type stuff. You know, you can get that and it'll be cool or whatever, but it's not going to be like end of the world if you don't get, you don't get the sleeves, you don't get the dice or the additional game boards. The game boards are nice, but it's not fundamental to get. The Medusa is another hero. So she's a wave two item. So yeah, she would definitely be a good addition for people that are. Oh, I don't think they even mentioned it in here now that I think about it. But you had to be a certain pledge level to get the Medusa for free. So if you get her for free, then she should already show up in your items here. Yeah. So she should already show up right here if she's already in there. For returning backers, you should see your legendary box heroes and then or well, this is the expansion heroes, right? And then of course your bruiser class, and then the core box reworked heroes. So you're going to want to make sure that you have all of these items at least if you're a returning backer and you've purchased at least Tenaris Adventures for just the core box and at least the Dragon Collection for the legendary box reworked heroes. So you want to make sure that you're at least at that pledge level to get all those reworked heroes again. So anyway, back to the Medusa. She's another hero. $10, not too bad. Yeah, sure, I'd throw her in. Uh, probably good option there for another hero, and doesn't it's not super expensive to buy either. But yeah, everything else is pretty much just gravy on there. Anyway, so I just thought I'd kind of show everyone what my pledge man. Hello. All right, I think I just my headset here disconnected for a second. Yeah, so the Medusa is she's a wave 2 item, so she will not come in this first wave. Let me check real quick. I did write it in Discord for anybody that was paying attention just the other day. Um, the items for wave 1 are the core box, the legendary box, Dragon Collection, Game Boards 1, dice bags, sleeves, the Elder Dragon, and the plastic tokens. The items for Wave 2 is Tenaris Adventures, the Madness Box, Medusa, and the Game Board 2. So everything else that should cover everything there between those two waves. And then of course, since I've been saying it multiple times, if you want Wave 1, make sure you add this add-on. This one right here, that's $29. If you do not add this, you will not get your content early. You will have to wait for Wave 2. So it's really important that you add this to get it. I know. So another thing about the Kickstarter stuff that's been asked multiple times is, hey, what if I can only afford some of this now, but I can do some of it later? Can I do that? Yeah, you can. You can add some of this stuff now, and then wait for the Pledge Manager 2 to kind of finish it all up. Especially if you're not planning to get a wave one. If you're planning to get wave one, you need to finish for the items that you want right now for wave one, and then close it out. And then when wave two opens, add the other items that you didn't already get. I am going to complete, and I'm congratulations. All right. Let's see. And then I thought I'd just kind of hit up a couple questions that I'd see pop up a couple times here. Um, Someone recently asked about scenario conditions. Basically, if you die, what do you do? You just you can redo your upgrades that you did, like level up cards and items and stuff and ability cards and stuff, and then just play the scenario again. There's not really any consequences to it. Uh, awesome. We got to see this post about Alex playing the new Dragon versus Dragon mode, which is supposed to have a MOBA feel, which will be pretty interesting. We'll find out more of that later. And then somebody asked about the digital art book, so I thought I'd come up with that here. So this is the second, what is it? Yeah, the second edition digital art book. I have the physical version. I think they plan to offer this maybe in this RPG book, but the you can get this digital version here just by going to the link that's posted in Facebook. So, and in here they actually explain a little bit more about this Tanaris campaign source book, which is that RPG book. So, if you want to know more about this, check this out. And they even give you some details on what they're basically planning to give you for free if you back this early on, which I think will be either this month, September or October. Yep, that's right. The digital version does include a little sneaky peek of some new miniatures. Like you got this dragon guy here, which is not we haven't seen before. And then of course they mention here about these four new classes that are going to be playable in the RPG book. So Dragonblade, Elementalist, Redeemer, and the Mad Walker. And they mention that there's going to be is it near the end? I'm not sure. They mentioned that they're going to be have miniatures and stuff for them, so that's pretty exciting. I mean, look at this. Maybe this is the Elementalist right here. Looks like an Elementalist to me. And of course, you got the Heroes of Teneros, and yeah, there's that new one. It looks pretty awesome. We've been waiting for the Gold Dragon. Maybe this is the Gold Dragon. And then we got some other cool pictures there. Gulug, I believe is his name, is this guy right here. And oh yeah, the undead knight just ravaging. There might be some other pictures in here. I suggest probably just. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look at this guy. This like druidish, cool-looking guy. We haven't seen him before, so it might be kind of interesting to see at some point. And then anyway, so if you haven't checked out uh, this book, you should definitely check it out. I mean, we got the Battle Mage here, which I'm really excited about. So that is a fun little thing in itself. Anyway, what other questions there are? I think that's a lot of the items. I wanted to keep this stream pretty short, just go over a few things. Um, I've been trying to go through, and a few other people have been trying to go through and answer people's questions throughout the days. And if you have other questions, just feel free to throw something in the comments. At the same time, a lot of people are asking the same kind of questions over and over. So, and this is not even just for the Kickstarter, but also for the Facebook. If you get a chance and you have a question, try just going a little bit down the page just to see if someone else has asked that same question already. I mean, I know in the Kickstarter page here, I mean, I can probably start from here and go down like just a few, like a page or two and find somebody else that has already asked the exact same question. So I'm not trying to say like I'm complaining or here or anything. Feel free to ask it, especially if you haven't seen it. But a lot of these questions have already been answered. So if you want to, um, get, try to find it real quick, there's a good chance you'll get an answer quicker from looking in the comments than always waiting for one of us to give a response on it. Especially because we're just community members too. We're not like I'm not paid by Dragori or anything, or they don't give me an incentive for helping out. I just do this completely all on my own to try to help out and get people to be able to play this game and check it out. But anyway, so that is pretty much all the stuff I wanted to cover for today, which was the Pledge Manager and the Kickstarter update and the art book a little bit. But if you guys got any other questions, make sure to throw those in. You could also throw them into my. I'm going to post a YouTube link here pretty soon, and hopefully get that out tonight. And let me know soon, as the Pledge Manager does close tomorrow. I believe it. I'm not sure the exact time it closes, so the sooner the better, I'd say. Make sure you get it closed. If you've already done it, make sure it says congratulations, you've already finalized your pledge, so that way you don't forget anything and get your content missing because you didn't close it in time. So. All right. Well, thanks for everyone. We'll see you in the next stream, and we'll see what we have here in the future. So have a good night.